Welcome back, everyone. Thank you first off to anybody who was watching the last video, the New Orleans trip that I took, all the mishaps and shenanigans and all that. If you guys saw that video, thank you very much. If you have not seen the video, it will be linked at the end of this one, and you guys can actually check out some of the cool stuff I saw while I was in New Orleans and maybe listen to some of the not so cool stuff that happened while I was in New Orleans. So let me just get into what today's video is about, and it's just basically an informative, like, small update video. First, I am working on new ideas for some videos. I have a handful of ideas written out. However, we all know how life gets, and time is something that I do not have a lot to spare these days. 2 jobs and trying to make time for this is just not very good. However, I will address the fact that I am working on some time management planning that should help free up more time for these future videos, and time management itself is actually a topic that I'm going to be getting into in one of the videos in the near future, hopefully. Some other ideas of videos that I have planned out for the future involve mostly some lifestyle changes that I've been making. Essentially, what I want to do is kind of explain in detail what these changes or these ideas are in future videos, and use it as a way to kind of share more about me, kind of bring you guys in on the process of me making these changes or implementing these things, as well as giving you some of the background, a little bit more of a personal look at me and where I came from, what I've already improved from, as well as maybe how I think and how I see myself, which will not only give you guys a more personal, more like closer look at me, but it might also help me in the long run to kind of look back on myself as well as I make the videos and as I watch them back and whatnot. That's the idea as far as a lot of stuff in the near future. I don't want to go into detail yet. I'll discuss a lot more of those videos and those ideas and concepts and changes and all of that in detail in another video, which will hopefully be coming out in the nearest future, as I always say, but we know it's not gonna happen for another month or so. Anyway, that just about wraps everything up as far as updates and information that I felt like getting out today. I really just wanted to make this video while it was fresh on my mind. And this last little update is about the support that any of you guys wish to give as far as like what you do, any type of contribution. So I've gotten rid of all that other stuff that I was using to try to bring stuff in, like Patreon. And Patreon to me just seemed too complicated. It was like, you know, if I like this creator, if I like what they do and I want to donate and support them, why do I have to, you know, it's like you have to make an account, you have to make a subscription, you have to make sure you're following them, and then if you don't want to do a renewable subscription, you have to go and fix that and do all this other stuff. Well, I looked into something else that a lot of people I saw doing on Instagram were doing. So I looked into Ko-fi, however you would like to say it. I looked into that and I went ahead and made one because it's much easier. It's very direct. There's no subscriptions. There's no account making. It's just as simple as buying a cup of coffee for somebody, and I guess that's where the name comes from. So that is now available. There's going to be a link in the description, of course, if you want to go check it out, as well as on the Instagram page. So if you guys want to support, if you guys want to just, you know, buy me a coffee to show that you support me or something like that, the links will be there so that you can do that. Of course, it is not required, but every single bit of support is very greatly appreciated, of course. And that pretty much covers everything that I wanted to talk about. Small update as far as like new videos to come, some ideas about the videos, a little bit insight onto what I've been doing, as well as the new update for if you guys want to support me in any kind of extra way. There's that new thing, the Ko-fi, whatever. And I suppose since that's everything I have for this video, we will just wrap it up and we'll look to the next one. So as always, stay tuned.